What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we are in the building, peep squad. Let's get down to the situation, but please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Mel. Mel was basically out here. She did an interview and she was letting it all hang out and letting us know that she ain't worried. She ain't missing a beat, and she got opportunities after opportunities. That's what keep her in line and keep her in check, that she does not come out here and do anything that could harm her image or her bag, point blank period, because she has too many bags on the table, y'all. So let's get into it. Mel was asked what is her opinion on her ex-husband Martell Holt actually dating Sheree, and it being public and it being out here in these streets. And when it comes to Mel, she says, I don't feel no way about it. I couldn't control the man when I was married to him, whether he was dating or talking to a woman. Okay, so how am I have anything to say about any situation that he is in now? He wasn't faithful to me, baby. I couldn't keep, him out of the panties. Okay, so therefore him dating Sheree has nothing to do with me, and she ain't never did nothing to me, and I don't have a problem with Sheree at all, point blank period, because I don't know her and I don't have any negative energy towards her, point blank period. And that's basically the situation. Like, she don't feel any type of way about Sheree. Sheree is dating her ex-husband. There's nothing that she can do about it, and there's nothing that she wants to do about it, and it don't concern her, because she is focused on her kids and she is focusing on her businesses. So therefore she's going to make sure, if one parent can't make sure that the kids are okay, point blank period, and want to run around and date this one and create publicities and going viral because he's dating a new woman, the kids are what matters. The kids is what's important. And Mel basically is carrying a weight of her kids. She's carrying a weight of the world that she is involved in, and she's also carrying a weight of the bag. So therefore, if Martell wants to be out here in these streets, that is his business. I got too much to focus on. And she also says, yes, I dated a little bit, but my kids are the most important, and plus I need to get some healing done. And also, I don't want to bring any baggage into any new relationship, if I'm not unhealed, and I am just focusing on healing myself. And that's what I'm doing. Basically, there was a shot at Martell because he's baggage, he's hurt, he's unhealed, and now he's jumping into a relationship because he need that bag and he need the clout. And so therefore, that's where his focus is at. Mel is like, my focus is on my kids and my businesses and the opportunities that I do have. Okay, and she's not going to let anybody trick her out her bag. That is the situation. I was like, Lord have mercy, it is going down. And also, Mel was asked about her situation, and she going to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she said she ain't never heard of it. Ain't nobody came to her with no proposals or anything of that nature to say that they're considering her for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, she was like, I don't know anything about that, and that's not something that is in my area. It's not something that I can see, not something that I am not touching at this point. And basically she's doing her thing, point blank period, because people assume that she's trying to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta because she moved to Atlanta. And she said basically she had to get away from Huntsville. She had to escape all that negativity and everything going on because people was coming, baby, and she needed her peace, her inner peace, and she needed a second place to stay. So she don't only have one home, she got two homes. Okay, and she's bi-coastal at this point, and she's never considered it, and it's never been presented to her. So it is what it is. But the word out on the street is Martell is trying to get on the show, and Mel was asked how do she feel about Martell, or has she talked to Martell about actually joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast. Is that something that he wants to do? do? Is that something that he is looking into? And basically she said, I don't know, because I don't talk to him about that. We co-parent, and that is it. I don't ask him about his personal business, his personal life, who he's with, what shows he's going to be on, who he's dating. I keep it, strictly co-parenting, and that's not her business, and it's not her concern, because she's already concerned with too much, and she ain't got time to worry about no grown man. So in any event, Mel is saying no to Real Housewives of Atlanta at this moment, but I wish the interviewer would have asked her, is she starting a new Love and Marriage Atlanta? Okay, that's the question, Mel. And so she denied any of that type of situation. She said that, she hasn't even thought about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But people assume that, since she's in Atlanta, that she wants to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said that's not even a conversation. And it hasn't been a conversation. So I was like, okay, girl, let us know. And she's not concerned with, who Martell is dating, point blank, period. That is not in her, peripheral, for real. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. And also Mel was asked about her relationships with Wanda, and when it comes to Wanda, I would have put hands and feet on her if I was in the same position that you was in. And Mel said, basically, I have been blessed by God. I have been touched by God. And God has blessed me with so many opportunities. I know how to carry myself. I say one thing one time, and that is it. Point blank, period. And she's not doing too much. And she say one thing and she keeps it moving because she don't want to lose any opportunities. And she's not getting tricked out of anything. She was tricked into marrying a man that is a trick, but she's not getting tricked anymore. So therefore she leave it in God's hands when it comes to Miss Wanda. She said what she said, and that is point blank, period. And if she didn't have discernment, and if she didn't have the blessings of God on her life or her opportunities and everything else, she may have approached the situation a totally different way. But as we speak now, she's making too much money, got too much bank, got too much bags to even think about, ever jeopardizing that for people that don't even matter. Okay, she just wants it to be cordial and move forward. I was like, go ahead, girl, sound good to me. And then she gets into, the situation where she is asked about if she's ever going to be friends with Destiny, if she's ever trying to, have that relationship come back, or would it ever be like it used to be? And what about the relationship with Tisha? Is that ever going to go back to the way it used to be, and the friendship that she had with things? And Mel said, I don't need it, and I don't want it, in so many words. But basically she's saying that God done took her out of that, and therefore she's not looking to have a friendship with people that don't think that she is a friend, when she has been a friend to people. And then on top of that situation, she ain't got time for it. They can be cordial, they can talk to each other, they can hi and bye, but having a friendship and going backwards, that's not what she do. She goes forward. Look at her steps with Martell. Okay, it may have took a minute, but it came through. And she said that she's a good friend, and she has done so much for her friends. And when we talk about doing much for your friends, she has done much for Destiny. Destiny's testifying in court hearings against Mel, and custody battles and things of that nature. And Destiny is also basically beefing with Mel. She don't like Mel. It is what it is. And Mel said it's okay because she has long-term friends, but at the end of the day, she knows who her friends are. And basically these ladies on the show is not her friend, because they called her out, they did things to her, and basically they're parting ways. And she could be cordial with the ladies. And Mel was also asked, what was the final, deal that made you just move away? I could see. Basically, I could see. And that was the whole situation, that her intuition done came in and she was able to see what was going on right before her. And usually she gives people a chance to do her in multiple times, but at this time and point, they only had a couple of times to cross her, and once they crossed her, it was over. She said reciprocity. Okay, I probably didn't pronounce that right, but that's what she said. And therefore, she ain't worried about them. She's not wishing bad on Destiny. She's not wishing bad on Tisha. She don't wish anything on them. She just basically is minding her business and her P's and Q's, and she don't go against them and she don't go for them. And she's saying that she does not talk about them. She do not bring them up when she's out with other people, when she's doing other things, because that's a form of holding on to something that is negative. She don't wish negativity on them. She don't wish nothing on them. She basically saying that they can just coexist. But the friendship is gone. The friendship is gone. There's no need to go backwards. It's only time to go forward. They show who they were. I show who I was, and therefore we are not friends. So it is what it is, and it's no need for no fakeness. We can film and make money together. Okay, that's basically what she's saying, but she's moving forward, and at the same time, she ain't going back and forth with nobody because she ain't got time, for any of that type of situation. And so we shall see how everything is going to play out. And it's very interesting because it seems like Mel has moved forward and she's worried about her kids and her kids only in her business. And Martell is trying to make his way through relationships, through all types of different things. And we know he ain't healed. We know he ain't got no counseling. We know he ain't got no help. We know he hasn't worked on himself or anything else. And therefore he is bringing baggage into any relationship that he enters, because he see no error in his ways unless it's for a buck or a dollar. So in any event, he's out here running these streets with Sheree, and while all alone, Coleslaw is, aka Arionne Curry, is by herself, wanting to go live and wanting to speak on the situation. She just better move on and move forward like Mel is doing. And Mel said she's booked and she's busy. Point blank, period.